G'day chaps and welcome back to The Long Dark. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be great fun. Now, I'm going to load up my Stalker game. This is the one I've been playing personally. It's also the one that's been in previous series. We're now up to 101 days. We've explored 69% and I have actually permanently moved up to Timberwolf Mountain. And I'm actually kind of proud of this. So I wanted to start here and show you what I've managed to do. Look at my little base here. And I'm actually, yeah, I'm ridiculously proud of this, more so than I probably should be. I mean, I'm geeking out quite seriously. But you can see what I've got here. I'll explain all this. There's more though. If you look in this hatch, it's just rammed full of stuff. Cured hides, energy bars, flares, 2 hatchets, all of this stuff. All of this stuff. I got a lot of stuff. And I've also got some stuff in here for crafting too. So we've got all the food we need, all the everything. You know, best clothes possible. I've got deerskin boots, deerskin pants, wolfskin coat, rabbitskin mitts. I've also got the bearskin bedroll. And all this stuff that I'm carrying, I also have 2 rifles up here. I've got 2 down in Pleasant Valley as well, and I've got 2 up here also. But this stuff here on these shelves, this is all the stuff I've been preparing for the mountain climb, and this is what I'm going to be doing in this series. So I'm just going to load up. I wanted to show you, I wanted to start here, even though it's not action packed. I wanted to start here just to show you where we're beginning, and so you can see how it's all begun. So you can kind of see I'm not cheating, I guess. So, it's full. So what I'm doing is I'm dropping off all the stuff here, and I'm just going to take the most efficient stuff. I guess you could put it that way. Even the storm... come on. No more space in there. I guess I'll just drop it. Just drop it here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm getting my weight down to the absolute minimum. I guess I'll just leave you here. And because I've been here for about a week, I guess. Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna have to wait before we set off, so it's kind of a good thing that I do this little intro here. So all this stuff here, I've been preparing ready for the climb up Timberwolf Mountain. And I've never actually successfully made it to the top. So I'm only taking the best stuff I can carry. So best condition, absolutely full, 100% hunting rifle there. I'm taking this rope just in case. I'm going to take 10 flares in total, which is overkill, you might think, but it's pretty much the only defense you have against bears. Taking the fire striker. Rifle cleaning kit I'm going to take, just in case. I love that, that's cool. Just in case we do end up shooting quite a lot. Sewing kit. Double matches. Matches again. Oh. Might have to take some that are in better condition. Painkillers. So I'm taking extra painkillers. Extra accelerant. So that's all my stuff. Where are we up to? So we're up to 40 kilos. And that's a bit of a problem. So I'm going to have to lose some weight. So I've done some testing on the ropes, and the maximum weight you can carry on the ropes is 40 kilos. So I'm going to need to get my weight just under 40 kilos. I'm also going to need to take some food. So while I appreciate this might not be the most interesting start, for people who for you guys out there who really appreciate the long dark and you want to see someone play it properly, I guess, as in, you know, you want to see that I've really, how can I put it, I'm not cheating, as it were, you know. I guess this kind of rounds out the experience, I guess you could say. You know that I'm preparing properly, and you can see how I'm preparing. This mountain rope is the most heavy by far, 5 kilos, but I'm gonna have to take it. So I'm still over 40 kilos. I'm gonna have to lose some weight somehow. This food, I'll need all of it. So I reckon maybe I'm gonna take those matches. Bear with me 1 second. So, okay, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna leave the water behind, and then as soon as I get up over the rope, I can always create water. So let's just put that there. Quite a lot of water up there. So before I leave, obviously I'm gonna eat as much as I can, drink as much as I can. 12 hours of daylight. I'm just gonna get an hour of rest, see if the weather improves at all. And then we're gonna go up. As I understand it, there are 2 entrances and exits to the mountain. That's pretty shocking weather. Hours of daylight. I reckon it's probably still worth going out in this. I'm more interested in getting as much daylight as possible as anything else, to be honest. So I'm going to get my calories up to as much as I can get them up to. So I'm going to go for... let's take this. I think this should... I don't have a tin opener. So I'm going to eat this. Get my calories up to the maximum. And then we're going to go. Okay. So I'm going to drop that tin opener back in there. I'm not going to need that. Unless I find food on the mountain, which is possible actually. Actually, I'm going to keep it. Okay. That's it. Goodbye home. Safe home. Goodbye safety. It's -4, so the weather's not good, but I'm more concerned about having as much daylight as possible and having as much energy as possible. So in terms of how I've been playing, as I said, I've been here for about a week. I have taken down a bear, I've taken down all the wolves I could find, taken down a couple of deer. If you're interested, by the way, the rifle I found was basically directly up that way. So there's the hut, and if you head up in that direction, near the line of the mountains, there's a dead guy, and there was a rifle right next to it, along with a single round. So another thing I will do one day as another sort of challenge is start a game on Stalker mode on Timberwolf Mountain and see if I can actually make it. I think that could be a pretty interesting little mini challenge, and I might not live very long, but I'd certainly enjoy it, and I'd certainly enjoy showing you guys. So our weight is just under 40k. We've got the most calories we could possibly get for the weight. I've got as much coffee as I have. And all the food here is in as good a condition as I can get it. So I'm really taking everything. I'm taking my A game up this mountain. I'm determined to get to the top. I did play another game where I started in Timberwolf Mountain because I wanted to explore. I wanted to see just how hard it was, and I didn't want to wait before I could, you know, I was so excited about the new map. And that's a whole other series that I'll show you. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, but I was shocked and impressed by just how hard it was. It was amazingly tough. And I like to think that I've got quite a lot of experience at the game now, but I struggled, let's put it that way. Okay, so it's warming up nicely, as I hoped it would. Now I don't know if you've actually played this yourselves yet or not, or if you're just watching this series because you enjoy it, but climbing up the ropes drains an incredible amount of energy, so every time we climb a rope we need to have as much energy as we can, firstly. And secondly, we need to sort of think ahead, and as soon as we've climbed the rope, we need to rest pretty soon after, if we can. And I'm going to be very, very wary of resting anywhere out in the open, because I've experienced it, and other people say the same thing happens, that sleeping out in the open on the mountain basically means you're going to get mauled by a bear. So we're not going to sleep out in the open unless we absolutely have to, because the clothes I have are in too good condition. They're too precious to me to let a bear ruin. I did actually, as you can see, I've got pretty much 100% condition on all these clothes. I was going to bring the hides so that I could repair these clothes on the way, but it's just too heavy. And you know, I could have done this mountain assault in one of two ways. The other way, which I'm not doing, was to kind of take stuff up ahead of the climb. So go up and climb the rope first with a bunch of stuff, leave it up there, then come back down. Ooh, there's a bear up there. Let's see if you can see that. You see? Right in my sights there's a bear. I'm going to obviously ignore him. I'm not going to take on a bear at this stage. The goal is to climb the mountain, and I have no need for the food or skins or guts or anything from that animal, so I'm going to just leave it be. I have so many flares because it's the only thing that will stop a bear in its tracks at the moment, as far as I'm aware, unless they've changed something in the latest patch, which is also a possibility. There's also a wolf down there, and I can't really get down here very easily. So I need to be in that direction. So in the interest of safety, I'm going to head around this way. So, while it might not be the most exciting thing to watch right now, I'm going to try and play this properly. And I know a lot of you guys out there, you know, some of you watch series that I make because you like to see how I do it. Because I have actually played quite a lot of this game. So you get some sort of little, you know, hints and tips along the way. And I'll try and share with you anything I've learned as I go through, so this isn't exactly a guide at all. You know, it is very much a let's play, but I will explain the stuff I've learned, so yeah. In terms of actually how I got up here and made this my base, I did do that thing I just talked about. So I climbed the rope from Pleasant Valley up here twice. And the first time I brought a bunch of stuff, and then I left it at the top of the rope, and then climbed back down again, got the rest of the stuff, climbed back up again, carried as much as I could carry to the base there by Crystal Lake here in Timberwolf Mountain, and then I went back and got the rest of it from where I'd left it at the top of the rope, so quite time consuming. I also moved everything. One of my bases was on Coastal Highway, and then I had a second base on Pleasant Valley, and I basically shut those down, so I consolidated my bases and brought everything that I could carry up to Timberwolf Mountain, because I was very much ready for the challenge that this map has presented. And I've got to say, you know, I wrote something on Reddit just congratulating the devs, because I think this is an absolute masterpiece of survival. So I'm going to show you a little tip here, how to take down a wolf without getting hurt, basically. So first you light a torch, and you press H to drop the torch. Get your bow out, or a rifle if you don't have a bow. And you wait for the wolf to come close, and you shoot it in the frickin' head. And put your torch out, pick up your arrow, and you just kill the wolf for no damage, absolutely no resources used. The only stuff I use there is completely renewable. I'm going to get my flare out, just in case the bear shows his face. I tend to get flares and things out as I come over hills like that, over ridges. Because that's when you tend to need them. When you don't have any kind of line of sight, that's when I have my defensive weapons out. There's another wolf. I'm going to get the torch ready just in case, but I'm going to basically ignore him. I get it out ready to light just in case he picks up my scent or whatever. But I think we're okay. There's the rope up ahead. I don't know if you can make it out yet. I will, of course, I am rather, recording this in 60 frames per second, high definition, as good as I can get it for you. I try and do this with all my videos. I know that when I'm watching YouTubers, and I do it a lot, really enjoy it when I can turn it up to HD. And I love that YouTube introduced that feature. It's fantastic. Okay, so we have quite a lot of energy. We're all good. I'm not doing any kind of sprinting because that's the energy you need to get up the road. And I'm also going to cut this at about 20 minutes. I'm going to do 20-minute episodes. I'm going to aim for 10 episodes, and if the series runs on longer, you know, if it takes me that long to get up and down the mountain, rather than doing a really long episode at the end, as I've done in the past, I think I'll just continue the series. And that also means that if you guys are really enjoying it, and if I'm getting some high viewing figures that I'm really not expecting, because this is the long dark and it doesn't tend to get high viewership, but if that does happen by chance, then it means I can continue the series for you guys. So there we go. We're up at the top of the rope, and we're into territory that I don't know. So look how much energy I just dropped there. Incredible. So those ropes really do take it out of you. And I'm into an area that I don't know yet, so whereas I've explored pretty much all of the lowland areas now, so I know this map pretty well. As another wolf. I'm going to do my little trick. I'm going to probably take him out, just so that I don't need to worry about him at all. So I'm going to get his attention. Come on, boy. There we go. So whereas I've... Oh shit, there are two of them. There's one on the right, you see that? Oh no, he just run. So one ran, the other one... Oh, fuck. Excuse my language, by the way. I know that I had a couple of comments saying people don't really appreciate my language. It just comes out. It's natural. Okay. Stunning. I'm keeping my torch out just in case that wolf decides to come back. Now you'll notice I'm not picking up any of the lichen or anything. This is because I simply don't need it. I have enough. Pretty much enough of everything. Okay boys, I'm gonna pause it here and continue in episode 2. Thank you very much for watching as always. I really hope you're enjoying this. I love it that you're here with me, watching this with me. I really appreciate it. I will mention if you are interested in seeing your name in the credits. Oops. Do let me know. I have a Patreon page, and anyone who donates to me on Patreon, your name will go in the credits as a producer or an executive producer at the beginning of the video, or an associate producer. So I would love to do that, and it'd be fantastic if you supported me too. Right boys, that's it. I will catch you in the next one. Ciao for now. Basically, I want to make it more professional. I want to do more proper high definition streaming, and I'd like to try to free up some time to make more content. So I'm going to start adding spots at the beginning and end of each video to showcase those of you out there who support me. Now of course, if you're not able to donate, you're not going to lose out on any content or get any less attention in the comments. I love you guys, and I just want you to enjoy this channel. But if you do like what I do and want to throw a few bucks my way to help buy new equipment, upgrade my internet and purchase games, I'd massively appreciate it and want to honor you in the credits of all my videos. I'd therefore like to start featuring